I'm honored to share the stage here today with His Excellency Mr. Richard Rahul Verma, Shri K.T. Ramarao, Honorable Minister of IT, Government of Telangana, and other distinguished guests. I see Mr. Jayesh Ranjan here, who's been fairly involved in getting this off the ground, and of course, Mr. Rajiv Tiwari and Abhishek. It's always great to kick off an event like this for me personally because I belong to the city and I'm very proud of it. I am one of the brand ambassadors who probably nobody knows, but I keep talking about Hyderabad. And every time Hyderabad makes me prouder when I come back and then see initiatives such as this, which actually help us fight crime and fight piracy in the best possible way. India is at the forefront of creativity, technological innovation, and economic growth. And we also know that the creative industries in India, the copyright, the motion picture and television industries, are very prolific. They contribute almost 1.8 million jobs across the country and contribute about 0.5% of the GDP of this country. But opportunity is that what it could be is the next NASCOM. It could be a great outlier. It could be actually one of those which will actually export our soft power to the global part. And I'm very proud that we have a very strong film industry here, and Bahubali has taken us to places which we never even imagined, opening up markets for us in so many locations, taking our culture and showcasing what our historical inheritances are in a beautiful manner through such a film, and to be able to take us. Most people vicariously travel through the movies, and this actually spawns direct and indirect ways of benefiting the industry. A lot of curiosity of coming to the state, location, etc. The global growth of this industry has been tremendous, and the model that we saw of PIPCO, where the intellectual property units contribute almost 39% to the GDP of that country in the UK, has been actually a role model for us to follow. And I think I'm so proud that Telangana is the first state to be able to do it. Even at the center, we've heard the Prime Minister talk about smart policing, where he talks of strict and sensitive, modern and mobile, alert and accountable, reliable and responsive, and techno-savvy and trained. Smart police. And that's what I think we have here in Hyderabad at TIPCO as we start fighting intellectual property crime. Like Rajkumar just talked to you, it's one man who has actually, who creates the problem. He's a release group, as we call it. He works with a few mobiles. He doesn't employ people. He doesn't pay taxes. He doesn't do anything except steal somebody else's hard work. And this hard work is not just the stars, not just the producers, but it's also like Suresh Babu said, the caterers, the people who come there and work, the carpenters. It's hard work of at least 300 people on a set, which gets undermined when somebody steals that film. And Abhishek will probably tell you how hard he probably worked on this film to only see it going off to 25 lakh, links in a matter of days. So the losses are very high, and there are other attendant problems that come with it. I think he touched upon something called high-risk advertising. A torrent site, typically a kid who visits a torrent site, he's exposed to all kinds of high risks, which is malware, pornography. So an innocent kid who wants to see a film doesn't know what he's getting exposed to. He goes and says, I want to see, say, a Frozen from Disney, and he clicks on that, and one click away is pornography, access to drugs, gambling, and all kinds of crimes which are available. And the whole idea of this is to start looking at, is this what we want our children to get exposed to? Can't we do something about it? Instead of fighting the battle in the theaters, what about what's happening on the net? When that same film is going out on the net and people are getting access to it and also getting exposed to other kinds of high-risk advertising that we don't want them to be involved with. And make no mistake, there are rogue sites who are out there who make money from this. They make money in two ways, either through advertising or through subscriptions. Advertising, what they basically do is they take a camcorder, they go to the cinema hall, they steal the film, and then they have their own Facebook pages, they have their own Twitter followers, and they have their own clubs through which they make money. Part of the process is to how do we follow the money and disrupt those ads is what would be the next step that we need to work with as a creative industry along with TIPCO. As technology is advancing, it's getting even more sophisticated. It's getting even more complicated to be able to do that. But thanks to our ability to, the digital technology always leaves a footprint behind which allows us to be able to trace to exact cause of leaks. So that's been a big blessing compared to the analogous world that we used to live in earlier. I also always say that, it's been a blessing and a curse. Blessing because it allows us to reach a huge number of people in a very quick manner, but it's a curse because it can also allow people to be irresponsible and take somebody else's work and steal it and put it online. What I would like to say is that I would like to sum up this and not dwell too much on it. I think this initiative puts Telangana on the global map. It is being watched all over the world of what you are actually doing to fight intellectual piracy. As he said, the screen density has come down from 3,000 to 1,700. But if we actually followed the ease of doing business and we allowed screens to come back, it would be great as we start finding legitimate means to monetize that content, either through the online platforms or through broadcast or through the films. It's extremely important that through the value chain, we monetize it, because what does it mean for government? It means more jobs and more taxes, which comes to the exchequer. So I would like to congratulate once again for this great initiative, and I look forward to how it rolls out.